Alright guys, welcome back to JForce Gaming, and as you guys know, hearing aids can be extremely costly. Some cost ranging from about the $4,000 to $5,000 range, and for those higher end ones, it will goes into the 5-digit range. And it's been really costly, and most people with hearing problems cannot really afford those because they are too expensive, and you will be in years of debt just to pay off the hearing aid itself. Alright, so today I have one really good alternative to that, and you don't have to pay so much just for that. Alright, so what I have here is the over-the-counter hearing aid, alright, called the Tomore TM6120 hearing aid. Alright, and this thing costs 10 times lesser than a hearing aid. Alright, so this thing retails for about $199 to $299 US. So it's very affordable, and anyone can afford them. Alright, and this thing is really awesome. Right, some of the hearing aids, over-the-counter hearing aids that you see out there, alright, are not really actual hearing aids. Some of them, at this price point, some of them are just hearing amplifier. Basically, it just uses a mic, alright, from the pair of earpiece, and then they convert it, and it just amplifies the surrounding noise into your ear. So those are not really hearing aids, whereas it's like very cheaply made. But for what I have here is an actual hearing aid, alright, that you guys can use it, alright, to hear more clearly for your daily life. So before I get into all the technical specifications, this and that, let's just do a quick unboxing to see what we will get inside this package right here. So let me just open it up. Alright, I think this just slides right up. Alright, just put this aside, and let's just open up and see what we get. Okay, see how we open this. Alright, so let's just take a look at the front. Let's see what we get. Alright, so we do get a few user manual and precaution tips as well right over here. Alright, so do read them because it can be very important, like this one right over here. Oops, I just dropped the booklet, but you guys can see. Alright, it shows how to carefully care for your hearing aids as well as put it on safely. Alright, so yeah, these are quite important things. Just do read them if you are using it or giving it to your grandparents to use it. Alright, you have to check it first. Okay, and on top here we have the accessories box, and let's see what other accessories we will be getting. So let's just open this up, and inside here we have a charging cable, USB-A to a USB-C charging cable. And over here we do have an orange tip. It's most likely either to clean the ear tips itself or for other purpose, I'm not so sure, but yeah, you do get this as well. I have to check the manual, and a few different ear tip sizes as well. So you guys can find one that fits you or fits anyone that you're giving this to, alright, for them to have a perfect fit so that there won't be any noise leakage, this and that. Alright, so these are the, oh, there's one more thing. Okay, we do have a brush as well over here. I missed out on this. I think this brush is for like brushing off any debris that is on the hearing aid itself, so to do like self-maintenance and cleaning it as well. Alright, and let's see, this should be the hearing aids itself. So let's just get this thing out. Alright, and leaves us with the hearing aid. So let me just get this out. Oops, just drop it out. Okay, and here is the hearing aids itself. It's not anything bigger or smaller. I think it's about the average wireless earbud size. Those charging case you can see it's not very big as well. Very slim and very lightweight as well. So this thing can fit into anywhere, or they come in this lanyard as well, so you guys can hang it as well. So you can hang it on your bag, hang it anywhere you want. So really cool. Alright, and it's very smooth as well, really well built. And there's a USB-C cable at the back to charge it up. Alright, and now let's just open it up, and we do get the hearing aids itself. The hearing aid is so tiny. Look at that. Alright, and this is the hearing aids itself. You guys can take a look at it. It's so small. Look at that. Alright, it's just like the size of, even smaller than my fingertip. Look at that. Right, it's so tiny, and this thing only weighs 2 grams. So and if you're wearing this, alright, or you're giving it to anyone to wear this, alright, they can barely feel anything at all. It's so tiny. Look at that. Right, it's so lightweight as well. There's one button at the front, alright, to change different modes as well, which I will talk more about that later on. But you guys can see the hearing is so tiny. So it can fit into any ear really comfortably and very discreet. So you guys can see. Alright, and it's the color of your skin as well. So not much people will realize that you are wearing a hearing aid. So if you're looking for a hearing aid that is very discreet, alright, and it blends in well with your ear canal, alright, I think this will be perfect, alright. and it just goes right into the charging case, all right, easily. And you just have to, like, you know, put this in just like that, okay, and it just charges it. Look at that. It's magnetically stuck, so you know it won't fall anytime soon. So yeah, it's that easy, just like a wireless earpiece out there. So it's really cool. So I'm gonna put this on and see how this goes. All right, so let's let you guys see how this thing actually goes. So this is the left ear. All right, I think I have to put it in this way, I think. All right, okay, it just goes right inside the ear itself. Let's go with the right one. It's so small that it goes right in your ear, and it fits really well in my ear actually. I don't have to change any ear tip, it just goes in really well. Alright, you guys can't even tell I'm wearing a hearing aid, right? Alright, yeah, it just goes so inside your ear. It just looks so good. And it's really, you guys can choose the bud that fit. I think this one fits my ear really well because it goes so deep inside your ear that it automatically isolate out the outside noise, so I can barely hear anything outside at all. So the isolation is really good, super lightweight, and I can barely feel anything at all. So yeah, super comfortable. I would say the first thing I feel is super comfortable. Only 2 grams, so you know it's pretty much weightless and you can wear this the whole day without feeling any discomfort and what. And yeah, I guess it's so discreet, right? If you're talking face to face, no one will know that you're wearing hearing aids. So if you want something that's very discreet, I think this is really perfect. Okay, so turn it on, and yeah, sounds way clearer. Alright, so for aspect, I don't have any hearing problems, but when I put this on, I think the surrounding sounds much clearer. I can even hear my voice much sharper. So yeah, it's pretty impressive, honestly speaking. Alright, for this price, I mean, there's nothing I can complain about. Alright, so yeah, it does sounds way clearer. My surrounding feels more clearer. And yeah, it just feels more vibrant in the sense that, you know, you guys can hear everything. Yeah, it's really nice. So yeah, it works really well. It works right out of the box, so you don't have to, like, you know, you don't have to pair it with like a mobile device. As you guys know, if you're getting this for elderly parents, this and that, most of them, they don't really know how to work around with the phone and the app. So most of them doesn't have any phones, or well, as for my grandma, she doesn't have a phone, so she don't really know how to use a smartphone. So for someone like them, all right, if it's something that requires an app to pair and to adjust, it can be very you know, a hard thing to do for them. So for this, it's really easy, so anyone can use it. Or even if you have children who have hearing problems as well, you can just, you know, plug and play, and they can, you know, hear the different things they want. Okay, and another features is the modes. Alright, so if you have seen earlier on where I showed you there's a button at the side of each hearing aid, and what each button do is basically, for the button itself, there's 3 different modes that you guys can change. So with every click of a button, you guys can change between 3 different modes, and the first mode is the normal mode. So the normal mode is basically for basic hearing aids, so you guys can hear, like, you know, the other party much clearer and the surrounding much clearer. And the second mode is basically to reduce, suppress the noise around it. As you know, some people, they are very sensitive to noises, and sometimes can be really loud noises, can really affect their daily life, and this one helps suppress a bit, alright, so that it doesn't get so loud, but you still can hear the other party and the environment around you. So this can be very helpful for those who have this issue. And the last mode is for people with tinnitus. So what is tinnitus? So tinnitus is for those people who has this very irritating ringing sound in their ears all the time, and it can affect their daily life. And with this one, it can help smoothen it and makes it much better, and, you know, less of the ringing noise itself, or even eliminates it. So it can be very useful, alright, for people with tinnitus. So this is not basically just a hearing aid for people with like hearing problems, but also for people, alright, who have other difficulties with their hearing itself, alright, like extremely loud noises, sensitive to extremely loud noises, and as well as ringing noises in their ear. Alright, this can also completely helps them at all. Alright, and let me just took it out because it's been sitting so comfortably in my ears that I almost forgot that I have this thing in my ear. So yeah, it's really incredible, super lightweight, and yeah, just overall very comfortable in my ears, so I don't feel anything at all. So now let's talk about the battery life. You might think like, okay, this thing is so small, you know, probably the battery life wouldn't last that long. Well, you are wrong, because this thing can last up to 105 hours of continuous use with the charging case itself, so that you guys don't have to worry about it dying on you, alright, throughout the day, and yeah, you don't have to charge it that often as well. And yeah, it's really incredible. So you don't have to worry about the battery life itself. It can basically last you more than a whole day itself, and yeah, you don't have to worry about it dying halfway. And they have 16-channel DSP for speech clarity and as well as noise suppression. So it works really, really well in any environment and anywhere you are. So yeah, it's a very, very comprehensive pair of hearing aids that you get. And it pretty much has all the features it has on a more expensive traditional hearing aids out there that's cost, you know, in the range of 4 to 5 digit range. And this thing costs less, 10 times or 20 times lesser than that, yet you're still getting all the features and even some additional extra features that you guys can get compared to a traditional hearing aid, where it just only helps you, you know, with traditional hearing, but this one also helps with tinnitus and as well as, you know, people who are sensitive to loud noises. So it's really, really cool, really awesome pair of hearing aids, really lightweight and very, very discreet as well, so you don't have to worry about, you know, people knowing you're wearing a hearing aids. And overall, it's super, super comfortable. I'm not gonna lie, it's super comfortable. I think one of the most comfortable hearing aid I have tried. I have reviewed I think 2 or 3 hearing aids in the past. Alright, and I think this is by far one of the most discreet and one of the lightest hearing aid I've tried on, and you know, it's really incredible. So if you guys are out there looking for a cheap alternative hearing aid that doesn't take out all the functionality you want from a hearing aid, alright, this is the one that you should go for. Alright, so yeah, you don't have to spend a fortune to get a hearing aid, and you don't have to be like, you probably lifetime in debt just for a hearing aid. You guys can live comfortably, sounds really good. Alright, if you want to get this for your elderly parents as well, you guys can do that because they have a memory system. So basically you just need to plug and play, just select your mode, alright, and every time you put it on, it will automatically start at the mode itself. So you don't have to, you know, every time switch between different modes, alright. So if you like switch it for the tinnitus mode, you don't have to, every time when you put it on, you have to switch it back. You don't have to do that. It's automatically because it's a memory function. So once you put it on, you auto change to the mode itself. So yeah, it's really, really awesome, and it can work for anyone, alright, no matter what ages they are, alright, especially if you have an elderly parent who don't know how to work with apps, alright, you don't really need an app for this. You just plug and play, just put on and you can use it straight out of the box. So yeah, you don't have need to do any configuration to it. Really, really easy to use, super lightweight, long battery life, and there's nothing I can complain about for the price itself. So if you guys want a really, really cheap alternative over-the-counter hearing aid that is a real hearing aid and not, you know, a sound amplifier, do check out this. Alright, Tomore TM6120 hearing aid. I'll link them the first link in the description down below for you guys to go ahead and check it out. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. If you find today's video really interesting and really helpful, and they help you choose a really good hearing aid, do let me know in the comment section as well, and do give you a thumbs up. And once again, if you guys want to check out this Tomore TM6120 hearing aid, alright, you guys can check out the first link in the description down below, and highly recommend you guys to get this for your elderly parent, for yourself, if you have any of the hearing problems, or for your kids as well if they have this on like early on stages. So once again, that's all for today, guys. This is 𝖩force Gaming, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
I don't wanna cry.